Hi everyone, Decent Eddie here. It's Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. I went 5-1 yesterday. I'm pretty happy about that. My NBA confident picks are hitting 81% this season, and my WNBA confident picks are 79%. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for daily picks before tip-off on the day of the game, and remember, always check matchup news and injury reports because data only tells you part of the story. My goal is to help you make more informed and statistically grounded decisions. While my data set focuses on moneyline picks, my analysis can also be useful for spread and over-under bets. Let's get on to today's game. We've only got one, and this will be quick. We've got Mercury on the road versus the Sun. My data has given Mercury a powerful, decent Eddie confident pick for this one. We're looking at a 6.066 differential, which, by my numbers, signals a very strong chance for the Mercury to secure the win at a 75% chance. The books are slightly more generous. The books give the Mercury a 94% chance to win by their data. The spread right now is 14.5 points favoring the Mercury, and the over-under is 157 points. Now, you know we factor in everything. The Sun are playing on their home court, which typically provides a boost, and it does here, but they're also on the second night of a brutal back-to-back. That's a taxing schedule that significantly impacts the data outlook. Even with that home push, our data highlights a clear favorite here, guys. The Mercury are performing reasonably well in my data set. They occupy the top part of the middle in almost every metric that I've got. They're also showing better than average form recently. On the flip side, the Sun are in a serious rebuilding phase in the middle of the season, and their struggle is evident across nearly all of our offense and defense metrics. They do almost nothing well. Reports confirm they're having a tough time finding some consistency, especially on the defensive side, and our numbers align perfectly with that. This is a clear case where my data says Mercury. Books say Mercury too. So I'm taking Mercury on the money line here because of my data. I know it isn't a good value, but I have to do it on principle, if nothing else. Now, the books have the Mercury as 14.5-point favorites. That is a chunky spread, friends, and I might consider taking the Sun to cover. While my data points heavily to a Mercury win, covering such a large number can be tricky. I'd hesitate laying that much, so I might not even really touch the spread. As for the over-under, it's set at 157. Given the Suns' offensive struggles and Mercury's solid defense, I'm probably looking at the under on this one. All right, that's it. See, quick and painless. Quick recap. Decent Eddie confident picks. We've got one, and it's Mercury, and it's the only game we got. Suboptimal picks. We don't got any games. Danger moneyline picks. We don't got any games. 4 parlays. I like to include confident picks and parlays, and we've got one. And if you put Mercury on the money line with another wager at odds between -400 and -450, your win probability should be around 60% to win. That's my data, not the books. If you look at the books data, that 2-leg shoots up to 75%. If you put Mercury in a 3-leg with 2 other wagers between -400 and -450, that win probability is 61%. That is sportsbook data, not my data, all right? Regardless of what you choose, though, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. And remember, don't spend more than 10% of your bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. Never chase losses, and if you need help with a gambling problem, check out my channel's description. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, tap the bell to get my picks before tip-off on the day of the game. Follow me on Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram. You can see me on Facebook. You can find me on X at Decent Eddie Picks, spelled P-I-X. You can find me on TikTok at decent.eddies.picks. Sometimes I post updated team grades, which I probably should do today. And if I have any last-minute thoughts, I'll put them there. Let's see what happens tonight, though. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day.